Hi everyone, this is Isabel and I'm back with another video. I wanted to share a little art journal that I made using the jelly prints that I have been doing. So this is the one that I'm using, this brand right here. And I am not an expert at all. This is like, it's very first attempts. And so I've been using book print. I have a big mess on my table. I've been using book print, and I have been using regular copy paper, which I have a stack of down here. Paper that I've cut in half. It's just regular copy paper. And I went ahead and put it together. So all I did was make a whole bunch of little booklets. I have some here. So I kind of cut to fit the sizing of the jelly prints. And then I put them, how do you say it? Facing against each other because I glued. And I'll show you that in the book in a minute. And then I just kind of try to have them kind of match whatever color it's going to be right next to each other. So I did 3 signatures. And they're pretty small. They measure about, let me see if I have my ruler anywhere nearby. Measures, the little booklets measure about, let's see, about 5, a little bit, let's see. Measure about 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. So they're pretty small. Okay, and then what I use as the cover is the paper that I'm using to roll off the brayer, which is something like this. So every time I'm painting and transferring to the jelly, every time I'm transferring from the jelly plate to the paper, if I have too much ink, I just roll off like this. And so I use this or something like this that was double-sided to make the cover. And this is one that I'm doing a second one. And so this one, I put a whole bunch of jelly printed paper on top. So it'll be part of the cover. And then I'll be getting my 3 signatures and then binding them here. And that's how I did the little booklet that I'm about to show you. And you can make them any size, but this is the size of the jelly plate that I have, which is 5 by 7. So it would be nice to get a bigger one. But I don't have much experience in this, but I do like how the papers are turning out. So I'll open it up. And so this little button is one of these, K & Company metal art that I've had forever. I don't know, what year is this? I don't know, long time ago. It's a very old product. And then it's a little brad that I put as the closure. And then this is, I think it's wax thread, or I'm really not sure what this. I had 2 pieces and I kind of sewed them up together so I could wrap it around. And then the cover, like I said, the cover itself is just this kind of paper. It's cheap paper, which is what I have done here. This is the base. So let me see if I can get it. It's right here. It's just regular Walmart paper, or paper that I bought at Walmart. And so there's the paper right there that I'm using to clean or to wipe off excess paint, acrylic paint. Okay. Anyway, so here, and then I was using this to bind, to poke holes. So here's the cover, and all I did was put a whole bunch of jelly printed paper all over. And then there's the inside, and then I just sewed all around. I put in a whole bunch of paper just to kind of thicken it up. I think it turned out nice, and then a lot of sewing. And then this is more paper that I sewed also to put the little brad. And I'll probably cover it up, but it doesn't bother me like that. Okay, and then when you open it up, there's the 3 signatures. And then again, like I said, all of this is just paper that was jelly printed. All of the paper was jelly printed paper that I just stacked. I just collaged on top of itself, on top of the paper, on top of the cover, just for durability. And then there's the papers. And this is what I was saying about how there's the 2 papers are facing against each other, so that I just kind of put glue right on the edge. After I bound the little booklet, I just got my glue stick and I just put glue and then glued it to itself like this, so that you don't see any of the white. I probably could have done, I probably could have printed on both sides, but I was trying to use up all the paper that I had printed on. But I think they came out really nice, and even when it doesn't look nice, it still looks nice. So I'm planning to use this little booklet to hand letter in here. But I think I like the colors. I like how it's just a little bit messy. And there's the first signature. And then this is the second signature. And they're all, they're pretty much all the repeated colors and repeated stencils that I was using. So kind of just matches. So there you can see like a pineapple was one of the stencils I used. So you see, I just kind of sloppily put a little bit of glue, but I can fix it up later when I'm working on it. And like I said, I don't know if I'll be collaging on top of these papers. So that's why I wanted it to be thicker, not just the one sheet. Because it is copy paper, so it's very thin paper. But I think I really, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with jelly printing. But look at how pretty that looks. I know I cannot do this with a brush. There's no way. So this, the paper turned out really nice, even though it's not really, really nice. I mean, obviously, you've seen all the other people who are doing jelly printed papers that are just beautiful. But I like how it turned out, and I'm hoping to do handwriting on it. So that is how I made this one. I think it turned out kind of cute. Like I said, there's no way I could throw this in my purse because it's paper, so it's not very sturdy. But I did try to thicken it up by using more paper on top of paper. And so I have the beginning of this one here. So this one I've already started with a cover, and I had already started gluing. This is again more jelly printed paper that I put on more printed paper. And then I have I've already folded and cut up the little signatures, and they're very uneven. I didn't cut them even. They're just the way they turned out when I had cut them in half. I think I don't know, maybe this one I might have to cut down a little bit more. It looks a little bit too big. But I like to add tabs to my little journals when I start working on them. So I think it'll work fine like this. You can put little tabs on the side or put little tabs on the top. And the height and the width that's there, it'll work out perfectly, either or. But yeah, so this is my little art journal that I made with using the jelly prints that I've been doing. I try to make some every weekend. And so I have another stack over here that are ready also to be made into a little booklet. So I don't know how people cut up all their paper to use it for collage. It's just so pretty. But yeah, I can see how they're doing that. I had started doing some little flowers to kind of also, with the jelly printed paper, I had cut it up and stuff. But yeah, I guess I see why people cut it up. But yeah, mine are all intact, and I made it into a little booklet. But that's it. Thanks for watching.